Who do you want to see as 47th President of the United States? Maybe a weed person instead of a coke person? The worst part of this is I can't even think of someone to name as a joke. Just someone that isn't a fucking joke. Haven't we had enough of that? Someone that's not a fucking 100 years old. John Fetterman's gearing up for a presidential run. And I'm all for it. Probably won't be in 2024. Though. The least corruptible individual we can find. What made you immediately lose interest in a crush? That she cheated on everyone she had ever been with. When I realized she had to take her bestie literally everywhere. It was weird. We would hang out and she would come. We'd go on a date and she'd come. We'd go to a movie and she would either come or be texting her the entire time. Every night she would just come over and watch TV with us. It really got old. We are still friends on Facebook. My old crush is married now and I see all these pictures of her and her husband in Greece, Paris, safaris in Africa, and you guessed it, the third wheel is in all the pictures. Hot and cold behavior. Guy still flirted with other girls after expressing interest in me and let them sit on his lap. I ended it before it even really began. A year later he asked if I wanted to fool around. I said no. About a month after that I saw he had a girlfriend when she tagged him in a FB post saying, "Happy 6th-month anniversary." Asked her on a date, said yes. Ghosted me. Saw them just throw their fast food trash into the bushes at a park. Immediately lost interest forever. What is something that gets so much unnecessary hate in your opinion? Joining a fandom late. Tears of joy. People love to gatekeep like no one could become a true fan after they did. Same with bandwagon sports fans. Like just let people have fun. Actors who played characters that fans dislike. Also I feel like bad actors get way too much flack. They didn't cast themselves and like most of us they wanted to simply succeed in their careers. Blame directors and casting directors that went for a look rather than a strong performer. Actually, going back to my first point, if you don't like a piece of media it is absolutely okay to not hate anyone. The word moist. Not sure why everyone decided to jump on the bandwagon that they hate the word. Old people doing young people trends. They just want to be a part of the social life fun. Music. It's okay to not like a certain band or musician or singer. But people will become outright hateful and dickish to one another over taste. Black cats. They are not evil and they don't bring bad luck. What cults are on the rise that should be made aware of? Coaching groups. Raised hand. Light skin tone. Those organizations will get deep into your skin if you let them. Bring you a false sense of security and fellowship. And get sensible information that could be used against you. Mostly made out of sensitive people with a lot of issues and insecurities that these professionals will exploit to get money in exchange of experiences. A personal experience of mine. Back in 2018 during my first year in the university. There is a Korean cult that tries to recruit teens and adults. During this time, they focus more in recruiting teens since they are easier to fool. They approached me outside school and asked me if I believe in God the Father. So I said I heard about it, but it is a little different from my religion. They proceeded in asking if I live alone and other personal stuff. Until they asked me to come with them for a minute and they will explain how I can become a member of their church. The moment I heard the term, God the Mother, as they call a chosen female member, mostly teens and minors, to lead their church with their pastor, I immediately refused. The thing is, it is very relevant in Korea and the God the Mother is their term for the female candidate who is chosen to marry their pastor. Basically, this cult revolves around rape and pedophilia, scamming, and money overall. It was a good thing that I was already aware of this since I saw it in the internet beforehand. In the U.S., Quiverful and IFB. Independent Fundamentalist Baptist. Hard to trace because there are a lot of home meetings and non-organization. A lot of IFBers have basically merged into and taken over regular old Southern Baptist churches as well. Dwell Church. https://www.nbc4i.com/news/investigates/its-really-tragic-former-members-against-Columbus-Church. AMP. Formerly Zeno's Church. In Columbus, Ohio. My current partner was a former member and the stories I've heard is heart-dropping. Edit. Grammar. Just watched the Netflix documentary on the FLDS. Stuff is crazy. MLMs. What small gestures impact your life the most? When someone remembers little details about me. When strangers are kind to me for no reason, it gives me hope for humanity. Friends who honestly recognize your hard work achievements. When people openly praise me, others or they are comfortable communicating their positive feelings. There are a few notable people in my life who are like this, and every time I'm around them I either blush or get a loss for words for how much their words, actions matter. I think it's because I'm used to criticism or not really being noticed, and when they say kind words or are considerate, my brain melts. I notice people like this usually have a quiet pulse or sense of others' confidence levels, anxiety levels, and they are naturally nurturing or comfortable with building others up. Hearing from others that positive things have been said about me when I wasn't around makes me feel like they're really genuine. Friends who say I love you back. What is the best condiment to dip French fries in? Mild, hot buffalo sauce, shit slaps. Béarnaise sauce is the way. Plain fries I like with seasoning salt and mayo. But I'll take a poutine any day. Garlic sauce. Flame me for it, IDC. Fry sauce, it's ketchup and mayonnaise. Cheese sauce. Alexander Graham Bell suggested that, ahoy, should be the standard greeting when answering telephones, instead of, hello. Which song, title, quote is most improved if, hello, and, hi, were replaced with, ahoy? Wasn't Bell's suggestion, ahoy hoy, as referenced by Mr. Burns? https www.nme.com/news/tv/the-simpsons-writer-reveals-easter-egg-about-mr-burns-telephone-greeting-26153. 57. Ahoy, darkness, my old friend. Ahoy, I love you, won't you tell me your name? IDK, but smells like Teen Spirit would be whack. Ahoy, is it me you're looking for? Ahoy there. Ahoy from the other sidey. What is something that kids are better at than adults? Brutal, honestly. Yesterday my kid looked at his grandpa, my dad, and started to laugh hysterically that he's bald. He made sure to mention why he was laughing too. I have no idea why he thought it was so funny, but he did. Being honest. Archaeologist friend said he loved having school children on field trips, because he would set them free and say to bring back what they thought were artifacts. 9/10 it was garbage, but occasionally a kid would grab something he would never find because they had no bias about what they picked up and they were closer to the ground to find shit. Making friends. Having fun. Optimism. Subscribe, my brothers.